Hi all, welcome back to the channel. So, I've been mulling over this video for quite a while. Unfortunately, for some of you may have known, Facebook has started using AI to moderate its content, and it's been chaos. Groups being deleted for no apparent reason, profiles being deleted, stuff being flagged for no reason, and people like me who buy and sell and trade on Facebook have really not been able to do it as such. It's been most of the year. Usually when Facebook does a change in the algorithm behind everything, it takes kind of a few months for people to adjust and kind of realize what Facebook wants and change their posting style. But I think this is permanent, guys. And I do sell on Facebook to cover museum expenses to keep this place afloat. Like it or not, because money doesn't grow on trees, and this wasn't free. And I'm not sure what to do. I've been looking into selling on eBay again. It was a long time ago. I did sell on eBay. It wasn't a great experience. I was new, I'm naive, and whatnot. But in order to keep things afloat, I've been thinking about that. I've been also trying to diversify the platforms that Wisconsinites are on. Like, we're on YouTube right now, right? I've opened up the Reddit. I'm thinking of building a school. It's a community platform, kind of like Facebook, but it's a paid service. So the host pays, and some of the communities you have to pay to be in. So if we could get enough members, we could make it really cheap for everybody. But I digress. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to decide if I'm going to reactivate, blow off the dust out of my eBay account, and start selling. Really what I don't want to is it's going to raise costs. You know, it's going to raise your costs in buying plates for me. It's going to raise my costs of flipping plates, because there's a platform fee, which they take a percentage of the final value. There's, of course, shipping, but they also take a fee on that. So they take a fee on everything. So how much shipping was and how much the final value of your item sold for. And then PayPal comes in, hands out their money in their hand, and says, we want money too. So there's a fee for using the payment processing, PayPal. So that's another, I think there's a fixed fee per transaction, and then a percentage on top of that. Hey, so really you're looking at probably, it's going to raise prices 20 to 25%. Have I looked into building my own website and selling it on my website? Yes. I did the calculations, and with the WordPress using, I think it's Wahoo or Woo or something crazy like that, it would be like 30 to 35% to do it on my own and with less traffic, which doesn't make sense. Another platform that I've seen plates sold on that's not very popular with plates, but there are plates on there, is Etsy, and they're more expensive than eBay, and they're more finicky. So I don't really know what to do. So I'm going to try to make the decision here in the next couple weeks, because that will also change how I do business overall. It's not just a simple change where I just throw a couple plates on eBay and try to get my normal amount coming in per month to keep this going. It's going to totally be a separate facility with having inventory out, because you don't want to take something to a show, sell it there, and at the same time it's sold on eBay, and now what do you do? It's not fair for the person in person. I don't want to say, well, wait, let me check to make sure it hasn't sold elsewhere, and I don't want to be that guy who has to cancel on the eBay person because I'm like, well, I was at a show and it sold, sorry. It's just not something a position I want to be in. If I have eBay, the inventories are going to be separate. That's just the easiest way for my mind and everything else, that it is a separate process altogether. And honestly, I really can't sell a $5 plate on eBay. It just doesn't make sense. It's going to cost more to package and fees than it is, because honestly, I don't buy plates for really cheap. I don't buy huge collections for pennies on the dollar like some of the guys out there. So that's another struggle I have, because usually I'm picking up stuff for me. It comes, it gets sorted, and things fall out of the collection, and that's why I have stuff available. Or I picked up a box to get one plate, and now I have a box of stuff I don't need. So that's a lot of where my stuff comes from. But what do you guys think? How many of you guys sell on eBay? Is it working out for you? Is it something that just you do? Because really, when I was doing Facebook, I was only doing 3 days a month. That's it. That's all really I needed to do. A Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I had the sales I needed to have the money to come in to keep this going. Which might sound strange, but I try to keep costs low. You know, this is not a $10,000 a month facility. No. Really, honestly, when I was bringing in maybe $1,000 a month, that really helped out overall. It's probably more now with inflation. The heating costs go up. The propane cost has gone up. Interest on loans for building this and all that, but it's still not a bad investment overall, and I don't need a lot to keep this going. I'm not trying to build this where I'm paying the mortgage, the healthcare, the retirement, and plate stuff, and no, I don't want to do that. I have a 9-to-5 that somewhat pays the bills. Doesn't pay for the hobby, but it pays the bills. Anyway, enough on me rambling, but guidance from my audience, from my peers, from my friends, from my fellow collectors is always appreciated. I love hearing from you. Hopefully, I'm building better projects and better videos and all that for all this. So, because this is for you guys, it's not for me. If it was for me, I'd be sitting playing with my license plates right now. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.